And now for your local Weather Authority forecast with Chief Meteorologist John Mayer on Fox 24 News, first at 9.
All right, John, I do a little work before I get to this point in the day.
Yes.
And I have to change a couple of shirts before.
You should.
It's
Everyone should. This is ridiculous. White is not the color to wear when you're sweating this much on days like today.
It is not.
How about we go ahead and change it? But before we do, how about we bring some rain? That's what we really need, of course. And that's why we're going to start off way, way, way off to the southwest, down into the Pacific Ocean. Here it is, Hurricane Bud, Category 3 hurricane right now. Actually, it was a Category 4 earlier this morning, now being downgraded, but still packing a serious punch. And as we track that through the next couple of days, makes its way up towards Baja California, still waiting on its impact in West Texas, but here comes the weekend, and this is the chance as we see the remnants of Bud moving up through Arizona, New Mexico, a chance to bring some of that much-needed moisture into play here in West Texas. But that's not all. Into the Gulf Coast, we're also looking at a little bit of a moisture plume coming in that way, too. And so we're sandwiched right in the middle. The remnants of Hurricane Bud and that moisture from the Gulf. That's the big hope out there, that we could actually see some of that lead to rain chances in our forecast. Now, whether or not we'll actually see anything, unfortunately, that's where things get a little bit dicey. While we do have the moisture, we need that something extra to kick it off. We need a front, something like that, and there just really isn't anything expected to be on our way, but it doesn't mean we're completely dry out there even right now. We actually did manage to see a handful of showers and storms down into the Davis Mountains and Lee County. That's where we had the activity today, but yeah, at this hour, everything is really fizzled out for us. Really, that was more afternoon showers and storms, and by now starting to dry back out. But as we move forward through the next couple of days, this is going to be a familiar picture. We see the rain out there. We've got green all over the map, off to the north, to the east, to the south. Not here in West Texas, though, and that's the trouble. Every single time we do see these rain chances, we're always stuck right in the middle of all the activity. But as we move towards the weekend and we start to get those changes, this is the chance that we could see some of that widespread rainfall and also see an end to the heat. And, okay, yeah, it was hot out there. Again, today, 101 Odessa, Midland, 101 Lubbock, 101 Del Rio. But compare that to where we were yesterday, when we saw 107-degree record-setting heat. And, yeah, this was a cool down, even though it might not have felt like it. We're still in the 90s here, even at this time of night, 9:15, 92 degrees, but compared to where we were yesterday, 5 to 10 degrees cooler over the past 24 hours, and that is what we've been waiting on, that slow and steady cool down in the forecast. Bring a little bit more into play for tomorrow, but maybe not overnight. Still going to be a warm start to our Wednesday. Lows only expected to drop down into the mid to upper 70s. Still staying warm out there before, well, now is when we see the change. Tomorrow afternoon, highs topping out in the mid-90s. Where'd the hundreds go? They're not completely gone, but at least they're nowhere near as widespread. Getting close there, 99 in Barstow, but only 95. Midland, Odessa, 94 into Big Lake. Drop down into the Trans-Pecos, right along that edge. 99 Pecos, but only 94. Fort Stockton, 95 in Bakersfield. And it's that cooling trend in the forecast. Can we keep it going into the weekend? Stay tuned for the 7-day forecast. Well, here's the good news. Triple-digit highs, they're not there. 7 days in the 90s and 1 day in the 80s. That's about the best we could possibly hope for. And Saturday and Sunday, we bring that cloud cover back in. We have that chance for some rain. Even if it's just a chance, it's better than we've had for a while, and those cooler temperatures will look to stay with us. It's still hard to say cool and 95 degrees, but below average heat, that's this weekend. And it's been a long, long time since we've seen numbers like that, so this is something.
Big difference between 95 and 107.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you're doing good, John. Thank you. All right.